alleys with blowing newspapers, jumping from rooftop to rooftop, unnecessarily overpowered firearms, and muscle cars on the strip. That sounds like exactly what I want to watch. Unfortunately for the studio, according to the insider, show B tested better with all groups, no matter age, sex, or race. What does that tell you? Let me highlight that for y'all. Unfortunately for the studio, according to the insider, show B tested better with all groups, no matter the age, no matter the sex, or the race. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Atreus. I'm coming at you live from the ATL, bringing you more pop culture news centering around video games, movies, TV shows, and everything else in between. Today, we got to talk about Hollywood taking survey on focus groups and the surprising information, well, not surprising to us, that they pulled from these focus groups. We'll talk about it after the drop.
What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you
All right, team, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button, the red subscribe button, and then go into the description. Follow me on the socials, all right? Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whichever the case may be. We are fastly approaching our 1,000 subscriber goal before Christmas. So keep hitting that red button, and we're going to get into the news today. Okay. Once again, bounding into comics. New report claims Hollywood focus groups overwhelmingly prefer a fake problematic TV show to a real woke production. Let's get into it. According to a new report, when presented with a choice between the two, Hollywood focus groups are overwhelmingly favoring a fake television show filled with problematic elements over a woke series that is actually in production. A typical industry practice, focus groups are a sort of group interview conducted by various studios to gauge the interest in various demographics in a given product, such as a film, television show, or video game. As allegedly detailed in independent Disney reporter WD Pro by one of their verified insiders, over the past 2 years, one unnamed studio has been organizing a number of such interviews in order to gauge interest in one of their new, already greenlit police action series. To do so, they screened 3 episodes of said series, as well as 3 episodes of a fake, tonally opposite cop show, produced solely for the purpose of the focus group, and afterwards asked participants which of the two options they found more engaging. Notably, these episodes were composed of partial animatics with an audio God damn it, with limited voice cast different for each. What the hell are these? Like I've never seen this word before in my life. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, as detailed by WD Pro's source, Show A, which is currently in production, follows the story of a young person of color, policewoman, who gets dumped by her girlfriend and transfers to a new precinct in a southern town where she is shocked by racism, sexism, and abuse of power of her new colleagues, as well as their poor relations with the communities they serve. Garbage. Nobody wants to watch that shit. I'm sorry to tell you. With few friends, she doesn't know who are the good guys and who are the bad guys with few friends, she doesn't know who are the good guys and who are the bad guys anymore, and has to watch her back on and off duty while she tries to initiate change both in her department and in her community. Wow. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Show B presented viewers with 2 young detectives, 2 white guys, one Ivy League, and the other a good old boy, who are partnered in Vegas, where they cultivate informants and reoccurring girlfriends. Um, every episode includes a fist fight with chairs and bottles flying. Every second episode has a car chase, alleys with blowing newspapers, jumping from rooftop to rooftop, unnecessarily overpowered firearms, and muscle cars on the strip. That sounds like exactly what I want to watch. Vegas location used to hilt from grungy and rundown to full on glam and explosion per episode. Tough police chief who supposedly hates the 2 rookies, but he really has a heart of gold, good nature, and camaraderie among officers. Helicopter unit heavily featured along with a canine as a semi-regular. They continue, Vegas is Vegas, cops are good, bad guys are the bad guys, and they either get shot, blown up, or caught and go to jail. Unfortunately for the studio, according to the insider, Show B tested better with all groups, no matter age, sex, or race. What does that tell you? Let me highlight that for y'all. Unfortunately for the studio, according to the insider, Show B tested better with all groups, no matter the age, no matter the sex, or the race. The production house went on to pitch Show A to a couple of streamers. One was Netflix with a few modifications. It was always their intent to pitch Show A. Show B was only there as a control and assemblage of classic cop show beats to learn from. In light of this feedback, the studio is said to have gone back and made a few modifications to Show A before pitching it to streamers. However, as per the insider, streamers still apparently passed on Show A, though they note that the project is not dead, but is instead being reworked with a supposed military setting and is still being shopped around. Ultimately, WDW pros source concluded, man, somebody is going to get real rich putting a 1970s, 80s style cop show on one of these days. I think they meant one of these days. Just buy up the rights to some old Starsky and Hutch episodes and give them a very slight polish, and you'd be golden. So, what have we been saying? People just don't give a about that woke. I'm sorry. Let's go back to what they were saying about Show A. Show A. Okay. Follows the story of a young person of color policewoman who gets dumped by her girlfriend and transfers to a new precinct in southern town, where she is shocked by the racism, sexism, and abuse of power of her new colleagues. I mean, they put all of the woke in there. A female officer, which, let's be frank, nobody wants to watch that shit. I'm sorry. Like, you can say whatever you want to say. A lady cop as the lead, people don't care about that shit. She has a girlfriend, so she's lesbian, so there goes the LGBTQ part of it. And then there's the racism and the sexism and the abuse of power. I mean, you got the whole woke in there. You got the entire acronym in there, just woke. So people don't want to watch this shit. We knew this, but Hollywood is just figuring this shit out, and Netflix even rejected the damn show. So, hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby.